Hey, it's me, Zarnov, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition Legendary Difficulty Survival Mode playthrough. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? I am doing fantastic myself. It's a brand new day for me, and I get to look forward to a full day of, obviously, other stuff sprinkled in here and there, like going to gym, doing a morning cardio and whatnot, all that kind of stuff. But for the most part, I get to play Skyrim and record it, so that is always a great day. In any case, we're getting on with Blood on the Ice. Windhelm is plagued by a shadowy killer. I've been asked to help investigate the latest murder. Yorleif the steward may have advice from time to time. How handy. Get assistance from Yorleif, examine the crime scene, and talk to Helgerd. Now, I'm pretty sure, let me just get my bearings on what we got up to and what we did at the end of the last episode. There's a quest marker here, but I'm not actually sure if there's something here that that I'm missing, because when we did come down here originally...
Some of that unwanted gear. Head over to Sadri's used wares. Talk to the elf.
Why, thank you. Do you usually just talk to people who aren't talking or interested in talking to you? Yeah. What did you think about that, bud? Okay, yeah, when we first came down here, it seems like this, oh my goodness, stop talking, Teldrin, please, you've said that same line so much. When we first came down here, the lady that is involved in this quest, the one that was murdered, her body was like here instead of over here. I'm not sure if that's affected anything, like if there were items or... if there are items that we're supposed to be able to find with that quest marker being there, because as I said, I haven't really done this quest all that many times. I think in like a lot of my original playthroughs on Xbox 360, it was always bugged, so I never got to actually play it. But in any case, let's talk to Helgerd in the Hall of the Dead. Helgerd, oh Helgerd, where may you be? Where may thy be? Where are you? That's what I'm saying. Basically, come on now. Oh, why am I being so silly? I'm like, I've got like half my brain dedicated to exploring this place and the other half like, where is she? And just completely ignoring the fact that there's a quest marker right on her head pointing me in that direction. Oh boy, even after a good old sleep, a good rest, and no work, and no, like, brain fog coming in, we are still, you guys are still watching Zarnov, right? You know you're still watching Zarnov. Oh gosh, here we go. Indeed, yes. So there's the left shoulder, large diagonal cut, indeed. Wow, whoever this person is really just... terrible. Like, what is the point of doing this to someone? Like, I mean, if you want to, I don't know. I don't even know why would you do that to anybody for no reason? Like, I don't know what has to be going on in your head, like how sick you have to be to like that kind of stuff. But in any case, Helgerd, have you noticed anything strange about the body aside from obviously that it's, you know, kind of torn up?
Well, she's dead. But I guess that's not unusual, at least not for somebody in here. I mean, someone who's not me, that is. Sorry, was only joking with you.
Yes, I can see you're a very, sociable kind of person, and this is probably the perfect job for you, with jokes like that coming out. It's alright, but have you found anything?
Not really. The only unusual thing is the shape of the cuts. They look like they were made with, well, the ancient Nords used these kinds of curved blades when they embalmed their dead. I don't know who in Windhelm would even have something like that. Other than me, of course.
Suspicious. Did you have anything to do with this? I'm gonna say of course she didn't. She doesn't seem like the type. It just seems like a very odd detail, obviously, but she's not the most socially intelligent character, I would say, based on her joke at the start and what she's just saying now. She's not really putting together how that could make her look bad, but I just want to say this just for the extra dialogue. Did you have anything to do with this by any chance, Helgerd?
I'm too busy tending to the dead to spend my time making more of them, and I wouldn't
Fair enough.
tell you about the cuts if I had made them, now would I?
Fair enough.
Now, I really got to get back to the body. Lot of work to prepare her for the grave.
Fair enough. Completed. Talk to Helga. Do you have anything
Large
else?
diagonal cut from left shoulder.
Indeed, indeed, there is a large diagonal cut from left shoulder. There's kind of large diagonal chunky cuts pretty much everywhere on that body. Now, I've got myself lost and we need to find our way out of here. My goodness, this place. Okay, Teldrin, you are one more. I lived in the Grey Quarter in Windhelm. You are one more of those lines. One more of those lines away from going back to Solstheim and me no longer using you, because you're really good, you're really powerful, you're a really good level, and if you were more essential, if this was, say, like the start of a playthrough, I would keep you around, but you're not. I'm pretty well established now. I don't need you, and if you keep saying that, I'm going to get rid of you. I do not want to keep hearing that same line coming out of your mouth, especially while I'm trying to think. Okie doke. Oh my goodness. Stop saying that, Zarnov. Stop saying that. Oh my goodness. I've become so reliant on saying okie dokie to like segue to my next thought, and I've got to stop doing it. I have to stop doing it. There are better ways to go about it.
We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean
yeah,
shoving a
okay.
sword through
So
his
maybe that
guts.
dialogue I listened to at the start, at the end of the last episode, wasn't a one-time only thing. They must do it every single time you walk into the Palace of the Kings, which would make sense because, you know, it's pretty easy to miss it if you're here for something like this. In any case, your leaf.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
Indeed. Oh, golly gosh, this is not good. Alright, so your leaf hasn't got anything for us. Maybe I've got to talk to the guard. Maybe that's what it is. Let's go have a chat with the guard that's standing right next to the little crime scene there, because I don't think there's anything that I'm really missing at the crime scene. I mean, I've literally stood on top of the little gravestone. Pardon me, the little gravestone thing here with the blood all over it, and I can't seem to find anything that's needed. Or maybe I'll get rid of these, maybe, I don't know. What else could there be here? Maybe I do just have to talk to you?
Can't wait to kill another Imperial.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I already said this to you. Your leaf has granted me permission to aid in the investigation.
Alright then. I noticed a trail of blood leading away from here. Helgud's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy, but if she knows anything, it's dead bodies.
Yeah, so I did already speak to you. There's a trail of blood leading away from here, so maybe... Yep, okay, there you go. It's done. It's done. You've done it now. You have done it. It's time for us to part ways.
Oh, fine. Go on. Leave me here. When you decide to return to your senses, you know where to find me.
Indeed, I do. It is such a shame because I know how awesome you are as a follower, but I can't deal with you saying that over and over again. Because if you say that over and over again, I can only imagine how often you say other dialogue all over again. Like continuously. Okay, so yeah, that's what I was missing. I've just got to follow the blood. So I think the guard did say that at the end of the last episode, and I just forgot about it. You know, typical, standard, what else would you expect? So let's follow this, and another blood splatter here, and it looks like some more blood here. Get access to Hurum. So I believe we can either go to Your Leaf and ask, or... opportunity to level up that lockpicking. Never ever go get a key if you have an opportunity to level up your lockpicking. Master lockpick, expert lockpick, whatever the lockpick is. Always, always, always. I mean, you know, counting on the fact that you have plenty of lockpicks to spare. Always lockpick. Get the experience, because it's kind of, I mean, it's not. It's kind of something that you just eventually get. Like even if you struggle a little bit with lockpicking, it's kind of something. If you have enough lockpicks, you'll eventually get it, and there's no real need to put perks into it or get keys and whatnot. It's just free levels, basically, is how I look at it. Investigate chest. From the marks on the floor, it looks like this box was pushed against the wall recently. Search chest. Beware the butcher. Butcher journal number 1. Okay. Oh, stop saying that, Zarnov. Stop saying that. I'm legitimately getting angry at myself now for saying that. Let's take the butcher journal. And it looks like there have been some flyers or something that have been taken down. So, let's have a look-see. Well, that's what I would assume they are. If there's 11 of them and they say beware the butcher, I would definitely say there are flyers that have been put up to warn people of this this menace, this threat, and they have been taken down. I would conclude by the butcher. So let's have a read of these. Beware the butcher, the killer who haunts the streets of Windhelm. These calamitous times bring out the worst in people. Don't become the next victim. See Viola Giordano if you spot any suspicious behavior. So who's Viola Giordano or however you say that last name? Will we have to go talk to them eventually? Maybe. I genuinely do not know. Butcher journal number 1. So I'm going to guess there's more than one journal, being that this is number 1, and there must be an order to read these in, and this being number 1, let's start it off right here. The plans are coming together swimmingly. I've found good sources of bone, flesh, and blood, but thus far a good sampling of sinew and marrow have escaped me. No matter, the city is swollen with contemptuous fools who will be missed by nobody. Last night was almost able to corner Susanna as she left Candlehearth. Idiot guard showed up just at just the wrong moment, and I had to turn about, just out for a stroll and so forth. There will be other chances, but the time is drawing near. I think back to my time in Winterhold, all the wasted minds up in their towers. They only explore the magic they already know. I am discovering new magic here, something deeper than the is it contrived? Contrived? Something deeper than the contrived shenanigans of a fire and light. This flesh magic is older than us, perhaps older than the world itself. I am tugging at the corners of the fabric of the universe, and where it bunches and folds is where I shall create my greatest triumph. One more attempt at the Candlehearth girl. She's proving to be a bit too cautious, but those strong joints of hers should contain the most exquisite tendons worth the effort tonight. So this guy's probably a few sandwiches short of a picnic. His tree probably doesn't go all the way to the top branch. He's probably not the sharpest tool in the shed. In terms of his, I think the word is machinations, or his fascinations, I guess is another way you could put it, with the whole, I've got to do this terrible thing to people because I'm going to discover something that's inherently super important in the universe, even when it's not. Like, how is flesh magic something that's like tugging at the fabric of the universe? Sounds kind of strange to me. Sounds like you might need a little bit of help. What did I just get then? Did I not just get? There we go. Oh, okay. So it's okay. I was walking into the hitbox of that. Investigate small shelf. This shelf is filled with more of those butcher flyers from around the city. One pile looks mishappen. So one pile looks mishappen, and I'm going to say it's this one with the strange amulet. Let's have a look at the strange amulet. What could it be? What could it mean? Let's have a look-see. There it is. Strange amulet. And it's got a skull on it. A blue skull. Suspicious. Could this lead us to whoever it is? I very much doubt it. But I mean, worth picking it up anyway. Investigate wardrobe. This wardrobe seems to be nailed to the wall for some reason. Okay, open wardrobe. Investigate wardrobe. This perfectly good wardrobe was left behind for some reason. Search wardrobe. Take that, and back over here. Open wardrobe. We've seen this before, haven't we? Before we go in there, let's start searching upstairs as well. Don't want to find something important in there and then just completely neglect what we could find upstairs, although it is looking very, very empty. Very, very empty. Very, very, very empty. Investigate bed and chairs. Suspicious bed and chairs here. The chair is stacked on the bed in an odd fashion. Indeed, Thorin Veralt. Expert detective skills right there. Good stuff, my friend. Good stuff. We'll make a detective out of you yet. And it doesn't look like there's anything else up here. Okay, let's run back downstairs and see what this this little shifty wardrobe has for us. Open the false back panel. Ooh, very, very suspicious, Thorin. Perhaps more suspicious than the chair stacked on top of the bed, you might think, you might say. I would definitely say. Okay, so here's all the embalming tools that I think her name was Helgerd was talking about. Let's empty this basket just 'cause this person has been going to work with their weird fascinations and whatnot. A lot of poor people have seemed to have met their end at the hands of this freak, whoever they are. Investigate altar. This altar was built for was built to some unknown magic. It looks like someone is using body parts towards some gruesome end. It does indeed look like that. Thorin Veralt. I was going to say Zarnov. We are playing as Thorin Veralt. It does indeed look like that. Thorin Veralt. Good detective skills once again. Read Butcher Journal number 2. 17 tendons. Oh my goodness, this stuff is disgusting. This is seriously disgusting. I cannot believe people like this I can't believe people like this actually exist in the real world as well. But in any case, back to Skyrim. 17 tendons and assorted ligaments, 173 fragments of bone for assemblage, approximately 4 bucketfuls of blood, Nord preferred, 6 spoons of marrow, no more than 2 from a thigh, 12 yards of flesh before oh jeez, that's gross. 12 yards of flesh before cutting. Star scrying to the edge of the ice mind. Look to the lights where the souls dance, revealing the time when a spark will revive, when the rotted unites under most skillful hands. Translation from Aldmer text as interpreted by the Aelids and the first transcribed by Altima. Provenance and authority unknown. Soon. My goodness, just imagine the first of all, just imagine what this person. I'm not meaning to pick myself up with the bucket. Pretty sure that's okay. I'm gonna get myself out of here before Thorin Veralt dies on the physics of Skyrim. Just imagine, like the very thought that people like that exist in the world is just such a troubling thought to have. It is just so troubling. And then just even think to be one of these people, obviously one of these victims. Just imagine having someone coming after you and the only thoughts in their head is like acquiring your tendons, people like that. I don't think there's really help for people like that. There's just some kind of sickness to another level that is obviously afflicting them, and I think the only real solution is to I don't even know, lock them up and throw away the key, because I don't think there's any real way to fix that kind of thought process. I don't know what has to happen to someone for that to come about, unless it's just innate in them. And then again, if it is just innate in them, then it just can't be cured, and you've literally just got to lock them up and throw away the key. But in any case, your leaf. Hello.
Folks are finding victory across the land.
Can you tell me anything about the Butcher?
Have you been talking to Viola Giordano? She posts those all over the city, and someone keeps taking them down. Ask her about it if you want an earful.
Sounds like she's doing your job and the guards' jobs by informing people of this very, very real threat. I would encourage you to not be so dismissive. Do you know what this amulet is?
I've never seen anything like it. I would take this to Calixto at the House of Curiosities. He has a good eye for strange trinkets. Might even give you a bit of gold for it.
Okay, well, let's go. I shall. Indeed, it is, and it seems like Viola Giordano is the only one that's doing anything about it, so I don't know why you would be so dismissive of her, but in any case, let's see if we can find Viola Giordano, and then we'll go to Calixto's Curiosities, or whatever it was. So we've got a quest marker going there, we've got a quest marker going over there, and here's this quest marker. Okay, Viola Giordano.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
Yeah, and you seem rightfully worried about it. I don't know why nobody else is. It's quite strange. What can you tell me about the butcher?
I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught.
Why can't the guards help? Because they are useless and lazy and use the excuse of the war for not protecting their citizens correctly. That's my opinion. But why can't the guards help? What's your opinion, Viola Giordano?
They say they're too busy with the war. I say, what good is winning a war if we're still terrorized by one of our own?
Me and you think alike. Me and you think alike, Viola. Me and you think very much alike. How can the rest... Yeah, exactly. How can the rest of the people not care?
Oh, they care, all right. Just none of them thinks to do anything about it. They say I'm just snooping around bothering people. But I'm trying to save lives.
Again, I 100% agree with you. Me and you should work together on this, I feel like. I found this journal in the killer's lair.
Huh? What's it say?
It sounds like the court mage has been experimenting.
Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years. As long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
What? What? Did I miss something in the books? The plans are coming together along swimmingly. I found good sources of bone, flesh, and blood thus far. Escape the city. The city is swollen with contemptuous fools who best know everybody. Last night was Candle Hearth Hall. Your guard showed up at the time during near the Winterhold. So, I mean, it mentions Winterhold, but it doesn't say anything about the court mage. They already knew discovering magic here. One more attempt at the Candlehearth Girl. Yeah, so nothing there about the mage. I mean, there's a mention of magic and Winterhold and stuff, but still nothing about the court wizard. Yep, so they're listing all of the gross stuff. Star scrying the ice of mine. Yeah. Translation from Old Rose interpreted by A-Leads. By Ultimate. Not sure what happened there. I think that might be a bug. So, where was the last autosave? Hopefully when we just left the Palace of Kings. Indeed, it is. Good. Because I don't want it to be... I don't know. I feel like we kind of maybe potentially skipped a bit of the quests by doing that. So at least we have that dialogue, so we know what she's going to say. Let's go to Calixto. Calixto's Curiosities. Yeah, I'm just... I'm not quite putting together... I mean, I guess you could infer that it would have to be someone to do with magic in Windhelm, and obviously that person would be the court mage, but I wouldn't say that necessarily makes them guilty straight away. It seems like a bit of a reach. Calixto.
Welcome to the House of Curiosities. I offer a brief tour for a few coins, or you can simply browse at your leisure. My sister and I once traveled the world to assemble our collection. Such adventures we had.
Yes. Do you know anything about this amulet?
Let me see. Ah, yes. This is the Wheelstone. It's an heirloom symbol of the power of Windhelm. Traditionally, it's carried by the court mage. I would be interested in acquiring it, if you're willing to part with it, that is. For a piece like that, I could pay 500 gold.
Shouldn't the court mage have it?
Woundfirth? Bah. It's purely ceremonial, and he has no use for it. Besides, I wouldn't want to be the one to give it to him. Gives me the creeps. They say he dabbles in necromancy.
I think I'll hold on to it for the time being.
Suit yourself. It's only of value to collectors, though. Good luck finding anyone else who will appraise it that highly.
Well, there's a little bit of an investigation going on, sir, right now. Okay, so we've spoken to Calixto. It's okay. You didn't have to follow me out here. It's all good. I'm moving on. Now we can go talk to Viola Giordano again. I'm just not sure how that reach was made for the court mage. What can you tell me about the butcher? Yep. Yep. I found this journal in the killer's lair. See, right here, I found this journal in the killer's lair. That's inferring that we still have no idea who it is because it's the killer's lair instead of the court mage's lair. So, yeah.
What's it say?
It sounds like the court mage has been experimenting, or perhaps you're supposed to talk to Calixto first, and then you can talk to her, and then maybe it's less of a reach. That's probably how it's intended to go, but you can just go straight to Viola Giordano, I guess. It sounds like the court mage has been experimenting.
But he's a danger. This information needs to go straight to the steward.
Yes, indeed. I agree. I agree. Let's go straight to the steward. Okay, so follow up the clues from Hiram. Talk to Yorleaf. Okay, this is making a little bit more sense now because we've had two people mention Woundfirth and how this amulet is carried around by the court wizard and that he dabbles in necromancy, and then we've got the journals that dabble in flesh spells. Not super tied to necromancy from my knowledge, but I mean there's a bit of a connection there, I guess you could say. Yorleaf.
Not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
I believe the killer is Woundfirth the Unliving.
That's quite an accusation. I assume you have proof?
We have evidence of necromancy and found his amulet.
I don't want to believe it. Woundfirth has been a trusted friend to Ulfric for many years. It pains me to see that the Whispers had truth to them. Woundfirth shall be apprehended. I thank you for your diligence in getting to the bottom of this matter. The streets of Windhelm are now safe.
Quite all right, Yorleaf, quite all right. Happy to serve, happy to help the people of Windhelm, the innocent people that have been dying from this savage, this terrible, terrible man. Now, are you pathing towards him? Yeah, I think you are, so we actually get to see an interaction and what actually gets done about this. What door are you going to? Oh no, you're talking to the guard.
You're coming with me. We're finally going to arrest the butcher.
Things hinge on White.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Okay. Are we going in here? Palace of Kings upstairs. Let's go. And we can also... Hey, buddy. You gonna do your thing? Sinfa
and cleaning around the palace.
Sinfa Iron Kettle. Yep. I need you to move out of the way so these guys can do their job and get up the stairs. You're kind of in the way, my friend. I'm gonna have to try and get these guys around.
Mind yourself.
Don't worry. I know. I'm aware. I'm just trying to help you out by getting up the stairs anytime. Okay. Here we go. Fixes everything. There we go. Please don't be in the way again. And perfect. They somewhat fix themselves. He's still in the way. So I'm going to knock him real quick out of the way. Please let the guard get in front of you. There we go. Yep. Go on. Go on, guard. Do your thing. Go off now. You're in the way. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's just go. Let's just go. Yorleaf, where did you go? There you are. The rest will catch up, I'm sure. And now... just walk in the room anytime you're ready. Okay, I think he was waiting for the guard. Here we go.
What is the meaning of this?
You're under the arrest for the murder of Susanna of Candlehearth Hall and Frigga Shattershield and all...
Just going to drop a save here.
We are wise to your scheming, you coward.
Has the whole city lost their brains? I've been scrying and auguring to find the murderer myself.
Make your excuses from the Bloodworks, wizard. Get him out of my sight. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir, but you'll have to come with me.
This isn't over, Yorleaf.
And what happens now? I'm thinking you might be in the way as well, Goff. I'm going to keep you around for a while longer, but I'm thinking... Oh, are you guys... Okay. Let's wait now, see what happens, see if they fix themselves. Hopefully, maybe, possibly, please, please. It's times like this where I'm really like, oh, I should just download the Skyrim unofficial patch. I feel like things like this might not happen as often. So, come on, here we go. And where did... Oh, did you just teleport to where you're supposed to go? Awesome. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Do college mages have in a place like Sarthal anyway? It's a place for Nord dead, not your weird experiments.
Oh my goodness, I know, right? Mages are so weird. They're such terrible, like, people because they study stuff. They study the weird magic stuff that you don't agree with. Wow, such weirdos. Yep, I'm the one that casts the fancy spells, and I'm also the one that takes your arrows and your bow and your steel dagger, and we'll leave that. Quick save that. Yes, I am quite the impressive illusionist and pickpocket artist. Okay, now we can come in here and drop and drop and drop. There we go. Okay, let's move on down here. And I'm lost. Okay, there we go. I've literally never been up in the Palace of Kings upstairs, aside from when the couple times I've completed this quest. Like, never ever do I ever explore up there. There's just so many areas in Skyrim that go underutilized, I feel like. Like down here where these guys are going. I never go through these doors. I just want to see where they're taking this guy. And back up, and okay, so this is the guard barracks, but they're taking Woundfirth, or whatever the court mage's name is, in here, which would suggest there must be some kind of jail down here as well. Yes, indeed, there is. Oh, jeepers, this looks like a very, very under-budgeted little prison. Okay. Well, that's interesting to see. Let's leave this place now. Is that the whole quest done? Unearth, wait for a message, no stone unturned. Yeah, that looks like that's basically everything. Okay, well, what we're going to do is our stats are a little wee bit low. And also, there's a lot of guards in here, so that's a lot of... Am I right? Oh, you're so right, so right. What we might do, because there's a lot of opportunity here to get our pickpocketing going, we're going to do this. We're going to take the steel shield, take the arrows, take the bow, take the steel dagger, and move on to the next one. So, quick save, and let's feed real quick. You feel better but are still peckish, and your vampiric powers recede as you feed, and you are well fed. Perfect, love to see it. No more red vision, and I'm full of stamina. Love to see it. Pickpocket the guard, take the shield, take the arrows, take the bow, take the steel dagger, and why not? I feel like that will give us away. I feel like that's the thing that's gonna get me detected. No, it wasn't. Okay, perfect. Mundo. On to the next one. Yeah. Wow, crazy. Whoa, insane. Okay, and onto you. Take the steel shield, take the arrows, take the hunting bow, take the steel dagger. I'm just going to drop all of these on the floor, by the way. Hope you guys don't mind. Quick save, and onto you. Take the shield, take the arrows, take the gold, take the hunting bow, take the steel dagger. Thank you. And onto you. Quick save and pickpocket and take the shield, take the arrows, take the hunting bow, take the steel dagger, and we'll leave the rest. And onto you guys.
Skyrim could use a lot more healers.
You know who you need to tell that to? You need to tell that to Colette Marience or whatever her name is. She would absolutely love to hear you say that.
Dragons?
No, no dragons. Just a pickpocketer. I mean, a person that loves to crouch around you guys. Yes, 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 and take, and take. Perfect. Pickpocket increased to 76, and that's a level up. Love to see it. Now, it doesn't look like there's anybody else in here to pickpocket, aside from you, of course. You came just in the nick of time. Hey there, my friend. What have you got in your pockets? You've got a steel shield. You've got steel arrows. You've got a jail key. You've got a hunting bow. You've got a steel dagger, and you've got a hide helmet. Did we really just take an entire inventory, and he did not realize our pickpocket is coming along swimmingly? I'm just gonna try and get through here, and oh my goodness, thank you so much for teleporting like that, Goff. That was about to be a huge problem, and I was quite literally 2 seconds from getting rid of you, because I was like, I can't deal with this. I don't need I've got people. Whenever I have people with me now, it's because I genuinely want them to be there. If they start to get too painful, I am under like no kind of like need to keep them with me. Like, if they get in the way, I can just get rid of them now. I'm pretty well established. It happened to Teldrin. It will happen to you, Goff. It will happen to every follower who gets on my nerves just a few too many times. So let's go on to Misk. How many? What was the kind of stuff that I was taking? Because I kind of just want to drop all of it. Still got the Quill of Gemination. Gonna have to see what that is for. I should have a bunch of hide shields, a hide helmet. What else? Guard shields. Keep that. Steel shields. Drop all that garbage. Amulet of Mara. Drop that. And cool. Everything else is good. 218 out of 326. Love to see it. Alrighty tidy. Let's get on out of here. And should we sleep yet? Did I? Oh, now here's the real question. Did I? Oh, I wonder if he's got any dialogue for us finishing the Blood on the Ice quest.
Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
Guess not. Okay, see you later, Yorleaf. Make sure you don't say thank you or anything for what I've done. Or maybe you did already and I wasn't listening, or maybe I've forgotten. Big possibility I've just forgotten. Now,
I find your hand in my
I'm
pocket.
pretty...
I'm going to cut it off.
Is that so? Well, you just got yourself a one-way ticket to Pickpocket City, so we're going to take that.
By order of the Jarl, stop right there.
No. No, not happening. See, what happened was you insulted me, and then I took your hide shield, your steel arrows, your hunting bow, your steel dagger, and yeah, that's what happened. Is you tried to act like you're a big dog, like you were the one that ran this place, and I had to quickly chop you down to size. So we're gonna drop this, we're gonna drop that, we're gonna what else did I take? I took a shield too, didn't I? Hide shield, yes indeed. Anything else? I don't think I did. Those are usually the main things. Okay, I've got to try and limit myself to what it is I take, so that my inventory isn't like all over the place with what I take, so that I don't like end up with a whole bunch of stuff and I'm just wondering where it came from and it's just weighing me down.
Is your armor made of dragon scales?
It is.
By the gods, what I wouldn't do for a set of that.
Oh my goodness, I could imagine, but what you have already is going to be less, because I'm going to take this now. So we're going to take that and that and that and that. Thank you. My goodness, our pickpocket is going through the roof. And I'm pretty sure I've only got like a couple perks actually invested in it, don't I? I only invested a couple perks in the last episode or the episode beforehand, and we're just doing super well from these enchantments. These enchantments that I have are quite crazy, to be honest. I've never actually done enchantments for the purposes of pickpocketing, and I can't believe I never have, because this is so much fun. Just to be able to literally take everything and just watch your level go up. It's actually an incredibly fun way to do this. But what we might do is we might go into Candlehearth Hall.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hmm?
So you don't have anything else to say? We're gonna quick save here. I'm just gonna we might dedicate some of this episode just to getting our pickpocket up. So take that, and yeah, why not take that? Take that. Perfect. Thank you. Now, quick save again. Whoop. Oop.
Yes.
No, nothing. And let's see if we can give you this stuff back, because I don't really want it. We'll give you that. We'll give you, I guess, not. Am I not wearing my ring? I'm not even wearing my ring. No way. Put that on. What was I wearing? I was wearing one of these rings? Oh, yeah, that's right. I put on Ignite. I put that on and I completely forgot to take it off. That is incredibly strong, by the way. But yeah, so that whole time I wasn't even wearing the pickpocket success ring is 50% better and my pickpocket is still this good. My goodness. Okay, well, now it's even better. Again, I guess. Let's go back into your inventory. Let's just give you a bunch of stuff that says stolen. So we'll give you that. We'll give you that.
Never should have come here.
Yeah, you're right. I should have never given you a whole bunch of stuff to put in your pocket to make you like so much richer. Why would I ever do such a thing? No, don't go in there. First of all, let's... And I've got to put that ring back on. Gosh, I forgot. Let's... But before we do that, we'll put that in your pocket and that in your pocket and that in your pocket and we'll put that in your pocket and 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 that in your pocket just to empty out my own inventory. And don't worry, you're welcome. I'm making you extremely rich with all these jewels and whatnot. Now you just got to find a fence and you can be very, very rich. Do I have anything else I want to drop off into your pocket? I don't think so. Okay, thank you so much for that. Bye. And we'll quick save here and I'll quickly put on my ring that I should be wearing. I cannot believe I haven't been wearing that ring the entire time, and I can't even believe I just dropped all those things in an inventory and didn't get caught without wearing that ring. Absolutely insane to me. I can probably just take all those things back from my pocket now, can't I? Will that give me like crazy levels? Because all those things will be worth a lot.
I walk around the Grey Quarter in that dim grate.
Yes, I've heard. I've heard you're quite a terrible person. Okay, let's see if I can just take all these things and just... Nope, definitely can't do that. Not in that dimension anyway, but in this dimension we can, right? Yes, indeed we can. So we're going to take that, 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 and take that. Oh, gets me on the last one. Okay, I'm assuming that mustn't level me up if I just keep putting things in the inventory and taking them out, because I just took a lot of jewels worth a lot of money, which would have usually leveled me up, I would have thought. So I don't think you can just keep putting things in and taking things out. What have you got? We'll take that, and we'll take that, and I'll give you that back as well, because I also don't really want it. I just wanted the experience for it, so we'll give you that back. Thank you. And Captain Lonely Gale. Alright, it's not looking like there's much else that we can do in here. I don't want to really go by and just like pickpocket everybody in here. I don't really, yeah, okay. What else can I do while I'm in Windhelm? I just want to make sure I'm like maximizing my time here, and I don't think there's much else I can do off the top of my head. So that's gonna have to do it for today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Please consider liking. Please consider subscribing. Every like means I get a new like. Every single subscriber means I have another subscriber, and all cumulatively really helps me out. That's usually in the intro, but I'm just putting it at the outro here because I think I didn't do it in the intro. But in any case, please leave your comments below and your recommendations, or just stop by to say good day, because I absolutely love the interactions and I promise I'll respond to everybody. But regardless of whether or not you do anything I have just asked, please have a fantastic day. Bye bye.